Yo, yo, yo. Welcome. Welcome again to another Yippee mobile game building stream. Yeah, so today we are building the settings UI. Yeah, it's part 25 actually. Oh my gosh, 25. Wow. It's been a minute. But this is pretty much like our last UI. And then we've just got some bugs and a little bit of back end stuff, and then we are golden. Yeah. So things are looking up. Things are doing pretty good. Yeah, so we're gonna do like some settings stuff today. And maybe also I was thinking of like saving the data. Yeah, so right now, like basically whenever you play the game, you have like points and rubies and stuff, right? But like if you close out of the app, like none of it gets saved. Like it'll just get reset back to like 0. So yeah, we gotta like persist it somehow. We gotta save it on the phone so that you can reopen your app and all your stuff is still there. So yeah, we're gonna be doing probably that after the settings UI today. But yeah, should be pretty nice. Should be pretty pog champ. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah, so here's kind of where we were last time. Actually, here's where we were last time. We were on the stats view. This is what we were building last time. This little stats thing here. So yeah, I remember there was this little bug where it was kind of clipping off the view, but I never fixed it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna fix that like off stream or something, because it was a bit. I'm still learning about like the Swift UI, like automatically setting heights and things. So yeah, I'll probably do a little bit of fiddling off stream and get it fixed. That should be good. Yeah, so that's kind of what we were working on in the last stream. This settings table it looks okay. I think it's kind of similar to like our leaderboard view. Kind of keep consistent with the UI themes. Like you'll see the different rows or different colors, and that kind of matches up with our leaderboard. Yeah. Also, we have some wonderful test names here, as you can see. Mr. Among Us Imposter and 9 plus 10 equals 21 and Harambe. My name Jeff and $19 Fortnite card. Wow, there's some wonderful people at the top of our leaderboard. Yeah, we've got some silly things. We got some silly things going on. But yeah, things are looking good. Yeah, we definitely need to build a backend for this. We need this integrated with the game center. Yeah, this is all static data right now. But yeah, should be good. But yeah, this time we're gonna be working on the settings UI. Yeah, so what that is, if I go to our start view, you can see in the top right there's a little gear, right? So we have like UIs for all of this. Actually, maybe better to show in the simulator. But yeah, we have UIs for like all of these buttons except the gear. So that's what we need to do. Our last view, our final view remaining, and then we should be good to go. Yeah, let me bring up the old simulator. Why not? Yeah, we have like views for all of these. We got like stats, and the shop, and the leaderboard, and the game too. Yeah, I can even go in the game and then go back to the menu. But we don't have one for this little settings gear in the top right. So we do need to make a UI for this. We do. Albeit, I don't think I'm gonna have many settings, actually, in the game for now. At least with the first release. So I was actually thinking on just having like a one setting for like turning the sound on and off. And that kind of brings me to another point. We need to put sound in the game. Yeah, we just have, oh, I don't have any sound. But I was gonna put the little yippee sound effect. I was gonna do that somewhere. And then maybe like a sword swing, like swoosh sound. Maybe a sound for shooting like the arrows or the rocks. But yeah, we'll have little sound effects. And there'll be like a setting to turn them on or off. Yeah, I was also thinking maybe to have another setting for like whether or not you want to show up in the leaderboard. I know some people might not feel comfortable being in the leaderboard. And at least in my last app, I basically just automatically uploaded everyone's scores to the leaderboard. But I can see how some people might want to have the option to not show up. So maybe we'll have another setting be like, do I want to show up in the leaderboard? And you can turn it on or off or something. We'll think about it. I think that'll put that like after the sound one. But yeah. So we'll do some settings UI. Yeah. So actually, I don't even have like it integrated when you click the little gear icon. Normally it goes like dark. See, like these other buttons, they go dark when you click them. I still don't have that for the settings button. Yeah, so that's like the first thing to work on, probably. At least to make it dark when you click it. Yeah, so let's do that. It's pretty simple thing. Yeah. So we'll go to our start view. We're actually here already. And wherever our settings thing is, here it is. I'll just change this to pressed. Yeah. Oh, without the F. Let's see. Yeah, because I forgot to put the asset in the game, but I put it in like last stream or a couple streams ago, like before stream. But this like pressed button, the darker one. So that hopefully that should show up when we tap our button. Yeah. So let's see if I press it. Oh, yep. Now it's dark. Nice. It doesn't do anything yet, but we've got a button. That is quality buttons if I've ever seen. Yeah. So that's good. So, what's next? To build the settings UI. Let's actually set up the settings. Set the settings up. Yeah, so we shall go under our views. Actually, I think we'll just make a base view here first. We'll say settings view. As we do with our new views, we've got like all these other ones. We've got game and shop and leaderboard and the like. We'll do one for settings. So first thing we do when we make a new file is we want to change our orientation. Yes. We'll make it landscape. We have a landscape app. Yeah, so that's good. Now, let's see. What do we want in our settings view? Yeah, here's something I want. I just made this right before stream, this settings text image. So we can use this for our settings view. That should be good. Yeah, so we'll have this, and then probably like a back button. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Actually, maybe I should draw it out. Maybe that'll be better, because I haven't really planned too much. I like doing the little bit of the drawing thing. Yeah, let's see. We'll get a little bit of UI mockups going. Yeah, we'll become a little Da Vinci artist first. yeah, that should be pretty good. Now let's get the stuff going. So let's see what we've got going here. So I've got the little drawing apparatus here, and we'll kind of plan out our little settings UI. So there's two ways we can do it. We can like, so here's our like start view with like all the buttons here. You've got like the play the game, and you've got the little leaderboard button, and then there's the shop here. It looks like a little shopping cart. And then we've got, what else have we got? We've got, I forget what I put here, like stats, right? Got little stats here. Yeah, so I've got this. And we have our little gear icon here. Our little whatchamacallit, our little gear looks like a little sunflower. And so what we could do is we could have it when you click this, it goes to a whole separate UI, right? And it says like settings. Yeah, and we have all of our settings in the separate UI. And you go back and you have your little settings here. But we could also, instead of going to a separate UI, which is what we do for all of these, right? We could instead have it go on top of this as like a thing on top here and say like settings, right? We could do that. We could have a little setting thing on top of this. And then you can imagine like everything else would kind of like get like a bit darker, and like this will be like the light view. And then you can have your settings here. You can go back if you want, and we could do it that way. I was thinking on actually doing it this way. Yeah, I'm thinking on doing it that way first. Well, not first, but like, yeah, I'll go with that approach, I think. Because if I go to like another, like entirely separate UI for settings, like what if there's only like one setting, right? It's not like, I mean, it'll be a pretty empty UI. So we can just have like a really small little box for the settings, and just have like a couple settings in there if we need. And if it grows, we can just make it scroll down. And that shouldn't be too much of a problem, I think. But yeah, let's do this. We can do this, and yeah, the things will be pretty good. But yeah. Also, let me double check how the sound is going. I don't really test these things too much. I think we're good. I just have to. I gotta double check for peace of mind. A little scuff, but we do a little scuff around here. So yeah, that's what I'm planning for the settings. Yeah, so I'll kind of go with that approach and see how it looks. So we'll have a little sub view here. Yeah, what did I say first? So I want like a back button and some text. This is pretty similar to like our leaderboard and our stats view, so I can probably just pull this kind of code here, like pretty much this entire chunk here. I should be able to reuse. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah. So I'll kind of just plop this on in here. Got some curlies we're missing. And I think we might need an is iPad. Yeah. So, actually we'll comment this out so we know what to do here. Let's see, so we need our is iPad variable, as we do. We want to make sure things are appropriately sized on different screen sizes. And let's see. Let's take a gander. So, oh, we've got an error. Oh yeah, we need to put this in here. We need to say this is not an iPad. We are testing on a phone first. Yeah, look at that, stats. Actually, oh, right. Actually, So since this is going to be a sub view, I don't need the background. I don't want the background actually. Yeah. So we'll actually take this out because we do not want this. Yeah, this will be like kind of a small view. Or actually, I'm thinking about it. We might need a background, but not like this background, like the little kingdom castle background. We probably don't want that, but we do want a background. I'm thinking like a yellow one, probably like a yellow background, in which case we need like a fill, like a rectangle or something. We'll do like a rectangle, and we'll say what do we want to say here? Like fill K dot colors yellow. Oh, then our back button's kind of hidden. Have a different shade of yellow, maybe. Light yellow. Ah, no, that's not good. How about medium yellow? I don't know. What am I doing for the stats view? I've got like this darker yellow in the back. I don't know what yellow that is. I think it was the yellow we had before. Let's see. So it's this one, k.colors.yellow. Yeah, so let's do something like that. Yeah. I just don't know if that'll look nice. Yeah, like it makes this button like really hard to see. I wonder what's kind of a way around that. Perhaps. Yeah, that was one thing I forgot to include in my UI mockup I just made. Like what color should things be? Yeah, that's kind of important. That's kind of a feature we don't want to leave out. Right now we've got a big yellow box here. But perhaps we could do a different color of box. You know what? I'll just make this gray for now, and we'll come back to it. Cause yeah, I'm not the best with design. But yeah, gray is a bit bleak, so I don't want it to stay gray. I have an idea though. I could make the top part like darker, and the below part a bit lighter. I think I could do something like that. Yeah, I wonder if that would look good. Thinking emoji. Herm. Villager noises. Perhaps. I have an idea. Here's my idea. Wait, so what is this frame? This frame is... This is an H-stack push to the top left with the stats text in the middle. Okay, here's my idea. I'll implement my idea, and then we'll see if it's a good one. Here's my idea. We'll do a little bit of the things as we do, and we will see if it's good. Here's my idea. So we have the top part being lighter and the bottom part being darker. Yeah, that's my idea. Albeit the top part should be kind of like whatchamacallit, like a little less tall. So we'll probably, how can I do this? I can put a frame on this, like height. I can say geo.size.height divided by 4 or 3. Yeah, something like that. Perhaps. We'll see. We shall see. Actually, you know what? I don't want this code in here because I want this to be a rounded rect. I can probably do that in the actual start view itself. Yeah, so I'll comment this out actually, and we'll probably just plop it back on into the whatchamacallit in the start view once we are culling this UI. Yeah. But for now, let's do some things. Let's do a couple of things. So probably I want to have a variable here like show settings view or something. Like at state var show settings view. And this should be true. Or actually, should it be false to begin with? I don't know if we need to set this. Let me see. Yeah, we don't need to set it. We can make it binding. Yes, binding. Binding, and then we make it a bool. And then, yes, we pass it here. And we say true. And then, when we press our little back button, we want to make it false. Yes, because we don't want to show the settings anymore. This will control when our thing is visible or not. Yeah. That should be good. So, that's kind of the main base UI. Now we gotta think about what settings we actually want to show. Yeah. So what settings shall we show? Perhaps we shall show some cool settings. Actually, you know what? I think I'll have this back just for some. At least I can see like where to put the settings stuff. Yeah. Actually, I kind of want to make this like 3.5 or something. Yeah, there we go. It's a little nicer. Now, I want this to be like a rounded rect. Because when I show it, I don't want like the corners to be so sharp. We'll make it a little rounded. It looks a bit nicer that way. I forgot what I did for the rounded. I think I did in my shop view. I did some rounded corners of things. Probably in here. Shop tab view. Yeah, here we go. Corner radius. Yeah. And then we'll set this to some value that we like. Yeah, so let's do that on here. I think so. Oh, maybe it's not. Oh yeah, I need to make this like a 20 or something. Maybe I should pass that in. Kind of like how I did for the other thing. Yeah. This should be top right, and this should be bottom left. This is top right, top left, bottom right. Yeah. I usually swap these for consistency. There we go. So it like rounds for the light rectangle. It should round the top left and right. And the dark yellow rectangle, it should round the bottom left and right. Yeah. So that should be nice. I do want to pass this in. Let's see, how did I do that here? I had this tab corner radius variable. and we passed it into our little thing, because you can see the buttons on the side here. They have like little rounded corners. That's kind of what we want. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's do that for our settings view. We'll have this tab corner radius, and then we'll pass it in to our preview down here. There we go. All right. Now let's see. What do we want to do? Let's do some thinking emoticon. Let's do some thinking emoji. So perhaps what we can do is we can add our little settings stuff. Yeah, how about that? That should be pretty PogChamp. So what settings do we want to do? I think that we should have perhaps yeah, the sound thing. Yeah, the sound. So we'll have like sound enabled, and it'll be like a little slider for like true or false. Yeah. In fact, I think we can make that like a separate view. We can have like little struct settings row. Yeah. And we can do some of the things here. I think it'll complain if I don't put something here. Yes, here's what we'll have. We'll have a text here, and it will be like the setting, right? You'll have like var setting text. And we'll also have a closure, probably. I'm thinking. Setting action, probably. And it'll be a closure, I think. And we'll have our setting text. Yeah, we'll have some things. Make it bold as we do. What else do we need on this? Kind of want a preview for it. I'll be honest. I want to see how it looks. I wonder how that works. Can I do this? Like, settings row view previews. Settings row. Maybe. Also, this song is a vibe. It's quite nice. Let's see, how does this look? Okay, cool. All right. I'm not sure what attributes I put here. I'm gonna look it up in one of our other views where we have some text somewhere. Probably like on these tab views, the same kind of thing I want. Or maybe better like these numbers, because I don't want them to be on like separate lines. Now let me take a look at our leaderboard sub view, like a row. Yeah, look at all the stuff we have on this. Yeah, we want to basically copy this. I don't want to center it though, so I don't think we need a frame. Oh, we can have all this. Yeah. So, oh, do we need his eyes pad in here? Perhaps we do. We pass this around a lot, but for good reason. We need our UI to be quite dynamic. Yeah. Alright. This is good. This is a-okay. Let's see. What do we want to do? Oh yeah. Yeah, let's take a look at this. So we want this to probably be like left aligned. Oh, maybe we do want the frame thing then. Perhaps we do. So we can do like a little left aligned thingamajig. Actually, you know what? I'll do this. I won't do the frame. I'll do an H stack. And I'll put a spacer here. So it pushes it. Right? And then we wanna... Here's where I'm gonna use a view that I've never used before. We're going into uncharted territory. But we need like a... There's a little view that comes in a lot of apps. It's like a toggle. It's like a switch view. Swift UI toggle. I'm not sure what it looks like. Yeah, I think it's called toggle. Okay, toggle. Yeah, I'm looking it up. I think this is what it's called, toggle. And you can have is on. Interesting. I can have a label for it too. What the heck? Oh, what the heck? What is this label? We need a binding bool. Of course, that's kind of what I anticipated. Which is why I have this. Oh wait, no, that's something else. Let's do this. I'll make this binding. I'm just copying from their example on the Apple documentation. They had this vibrate thing. We'll do setting toggle is on as we do. And we'll make this true for testing. And then oh, I need a little dollar sign, a little Thai dollar sign in here. Yeah. I'm not super versed in rap, but I know. Yeah, okay, so we've got this little toggle here. That's cool. That is very poggers. So, yeah, I think that's good. And then, let's think what to do then. So, there's like this, we can put like a label on this. I didn't even know you could do that. What does that look like? Oh, interesting. So it comes all the way over here. Maybe I can do this. Perhaps we can do the thing. Yeah, let's do something like this. Then we don't need this. Right? I think so. Although, I'm not sure how much space it lets us, like how much control we have over the spacing. Yeah, it's pretty far away. What if I like force a frame on it? Like I say like this should be a certain size. Yeah. I wonder. What does that do? Okay. So that's how we adjust our spacing then. We need like a frame. I wonder, should I pass in like a width here? Maybe. Maybe. I think so. I think that's not too bad. I'll do a little width here. And that should be pretty poggers, pretty pogchamp. And then, yeah, I'll just cut this and put it down here. Yeah, that should be good. That should be pretty good. Actually, I wanna put this before the is iPad, just cause why not? Why not? All right, I think that's good. Cool. Now I have a little row here for the sound. Yeah. Now let's see how this looks in here. We'll put like this thing in here. So if we just do this, I need to pass in all of our stuff. I guess we need one for each of these. So we'll do like is sound on. Yeah. And we'll have our thingamajig here. Sound. Oh wait, do I even need this? I wonder. Sound on. Wait, how does this work? I'm new to this toggle stuff. I feel like I need like some code to execute whenever I turn the thing on or off. I could do this. I could do on change of is sound on and do some code. I don't know if that's what they're going for though. Yeah. Something like this, perhaps. Oh. Yeah. We could do something like that, maybe. So then we don't need this. So I can take that out. Cool. Alright. And yeah, what do we want to pass for like our width again? We wanted like I guess we can pass that in here too. We'll pass like a var settings row width. Yeah. That should be a float. Indeed. We'll do some of the things. So yeah, I think that should be all right. I think I'm missing something somewhere. A little comma there. A little couple things elsewhere. We need this and this. So is sound on. And what did we have here? We had some stuff here. All right. I think then we are good to go. Let's see. All right. A little setting. Although I don't know if we can make the slider bigger. It's kind of tiny. It's pretty small. And so is the text. Okay. I'm gonna make the text a little bigger, because I think that is pretty small. Yeah. What should I call this anyway? Should I just say sound? Or just like, is sound on? I don't know. Sound on, maybe. Maybe? I don't know. Sometimes I'm a bit too verbose when it comes to writing things. Yeah, I'll just say like sound or something. Yeah. And maybe I want some more space in between. So what if I did this? Yeah. Maybe. Because like what if we had another row and it was like something really long, like hide. Oh yeah, this is on a different thing. Yeah, we need this. But yeah, what if we had like another setting here and we had like hide self from leaderboard. Oh wow, it automatically like shrinks. Ooh, I like that. Oh yeah, because I have this scale factor. Oh, okay. Yeah. Because that might be another setting I want to add, like, when you open the leaderboard, it doesn't like auto submit your score. Maybe you wanna hide yourself from the leaderboard so you don't like accidentally dox yourself, I guess. Because it'll show your game center name. Maybe not everyone wants to be in the leaderboard. Yeah, I can respect that. Yeah, actually, I might come back to that. I might come back to that. Oh, I'll put like a little to do here. Maybe add this. Yeah. But for the version 1, we'll probably do the sound at least. Yeah, I think that should be good. Yeah. So, I don't know if this is how like people normally do this sound stuff. I'm gonna look up an example because I feel like maybe I'm missing something in the toggle. I feel like I don't need to do this on change stuff. I can put it in here probably somewhere. I think so. I'm gonna look up some toggle examples. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of live research. Let's see. App Swift UI toggle. Let's take a little gander and see what we find. I'm gonna look up some things. Oh wait, oh okay. I see some stuff. I see some things. Let me pull up the old Gooly-Galoos as we do. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. We'll do a little bit of learning live, a little bit of brain expansion. Alright, so here's toggle. Yeah, because I've never used this little toggle thing before. Yeah, so they've got a little text here. This is what we have. So how do you like, when you press the toggle, like execute some code? Like, oh, it's off now, do this thing. This is what they're doing. This is for showing UI, but what if you don't want to do a UI thing? Do you have to do like the on-change stuff? Oh, you can make them different colors. That's cool. Like a red toggle. Interesting. Ew, that's cool. Oh yeah, they've got sections with toggles. Yeah, but then when you is subscribed, then do the thing. Right? I think so. Let's see. So they've got email list, is subscribed, do something. State variable. Okay. I don't think they have like run code when the thing happens. Let's see. Let's check some guy's blog. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like what I have is fine and yes, it's mostly like, yeah, see, people use this for settings. That's what I'm doing. PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Ah, yeah, here they have this on change. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Although I have it in the wrong place. I can put it on the, ads. I can put it on the toggle thing. Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll move the code that I have. But I think we've got the spirit. We've got the right idea. Yeah, so we'll do that. So we had this on change down here. Basically they're saying just move it here, which I guess that makes sense. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, so we'll have this setting toggle is on, and then oh yeah, then we do need a closure passed in here. Yeah, we need some like execute the code when the thing happens. Yeah. Swift VTuber logo. Oh yeah, that would be good. Yeah, a VTuber logo indeed. Yeah. We could. Yeah, I'm the Swift VTuber. There's not many like iOS dudes around here, but we represent. We like to do the iOS stuff around here. We like the the Apple and the iPhone and the iPad, that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, well, welcome Dolphin Bird. Yeah, we're doing some settings stuff. Yeah, this is like our last UI we need to do. Yeah, because we did like pretty much everything else. We did the leaderboard, the stats view. We have a shop view. We got a lot of stuff going. So this is like our last little thing to do. It's pretty good. Yeah, from like the start view, we have things to show up for all of these buttons except the settings in the top right. So that's what we're doing. The final UI remaining, and then we should be good. Yeah. Let's see, what have we got? So we need to execute some code when our setting is toggled. We gotta like do something. Yeah, so we'll have some stuff here, probably like setting action probably, and this will be like a little function that runs when something happens. Yeah. Maybe we want to pass this in setting value or something. Yeah. Then we need this, right? Setting value. Yeah, I think so. Boop. Is that? Let's see. And then, all right, cool. I think we're good. We'll have this little thing going on here. Then we can say this. We can have like the little code run. That should be good. And then we might need to do this. We might need to say like new value in, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Looks a little weird though. Looks a bit odd. You know what? We need like when they can't update Swift forever. Yeah. Eventually they're gonna have to. Yeah, there'll probably be a new iteration of the thing. It's like what they did with Objective-C. They like said, oh, it's too old and gross, so we'll make Swift. Yeah, they might do something similar for Swift. It'll be like, yeah, tech changes a lot. They're like, yeah, we don't want to do this anymore. We'll do a new thing. Yeah, I heard like there were some layoffs at Google recently, and apparently it impacted the Flutter team, and like Flutter's like used a decent amount for like cross-platform apps. Like you can use Flutter to make Android and iOS apps in one code base. So a lot of people use it, and then I heard they're laying off some of the Flutter guys, and I'm like, oh dang, dude. What if Flutter goes away? All these projects are just gonna be like, they're not gonna get any updates anymore. People are gonna have to rewrite their code. And I'll be like, ooh, that's not good. Yeah, so you gotta always be wary. Like, what if the programming language I use goes away? Then what's the backup? Google always has layoffs. Yeah, I heard they were like outsourcing some jobs. Like I think they got rid of some roles in the US and they added new ones in India and Mexico. So I think they're trying to get some cheaper labor, which is understandable. If you have like a remote job, you can always, I guess, outsource. But yeah, sucks for the people who got laid off. That's not very good. Yeah, big tech is pretty wild as of late. Yeah, especially back in like, what was it, like last year or the year before, where they were laying off like thousands of people from big tech. That was pretty wild. I guess we're still seeing a little bit of that. Yeah. Things are wacky at the moment. Yeah. Hopefully Flutter doesn't go away. I know some people who know Flutter, and yeah, they say they like it, and it would suck to go away. Yeah. Let's see. What have we got going on here? Yeah, we'll make this a little prettier. We'll make it a little more pretty. Yeah. Yeah. This looks a little off right now. The folks love Golang. I've heard so much about Golang. I've never actually written any Golang, but I've heard like people love it. Yeah, people love Golang. I heard it's like on the Rust levels of hype right now. I feel like people are like, oh, if you gotta write a new project, do it in like Rust or Golang. I'm like, oh, interesting. Because I remember when Golang was newer, like I barely heard anyone talk about it, but now it seems to be like the next the big guy on the block. Yeah, so I think I don't know why that is. I haven't actually like looked too much into the language, if it's like easy to write or performant or whatever. I'm not sure what the appeal is yet, but it's there. I believe it. Yeah. Sounds like an interesting thing. Yeah. I'm not very well versed though. Yeah. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah. I actually don't know anyone who knows Golang. I have some Rust friends. They like the Rust, but yeah, Golang. It's a newer thing. I guess Rust is too. Oh yeah. Let's see what have we got going on here. Let's do some things. Oh yeah, let's do this thing again. Yeah, we gotta do like new value in. Yeah. Yeah, I've been a Swift dude for a while now. I've been doing Swift for like, well, I started like 2016. I've been doing Swift. Yeah, kind of on and off. I've never had like it's never been like my job role to do the Swift thing. So I've been doing it kind of on and off. But yeah, my first Swift project was way back, 2016. Yeah, it's been nice. Rust has Linux and some industry niches to carry. Yeah. It's pretty. It's new, so not many companies have taken it up. I've heard good things about it in terms of like performance. I've heard it's like better C++ or something. Yeah, I can imagine it works well with Linux in that regard. But yeah, Rust is newer. It's one of those languages where you gotta think about the pointers and things. Yeah, Swift is kind of like that, and Objective-C more so. Objective-C, you had to actually like create pointers and update the references and stuff. Swift kind of, you gotta think about it, but you don't have to do it explicitly in the code. But yeah, I don't know. It makes it a bit harder when you gotta like think about that kind of stuff. A little bit. Yeah. But a lot of times having the flexibility to do the things is always better than stuff being done behind the scenes. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Well, what is this? We gotta do some sound stuff. Oh yeah, I wanna pass this in actually. Do, sound action. Yeah. We'll do a little bit of sound action. And we'll have... what was this? Like... We'll copy this thing. Yeah. Maybe call this like... sound on. And we'll do this. I think so. Yeah. Let's do this. And then we can put down here our little sound action. Why not? Sound on, in. Yeah, let's do that. That should be good. Let's see. Any other errors? Ooh, I think. Oh, there's an extra parentheses. Yeah, there we go. Ah, we're good now. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. We are good to go. Yeah, I kind of like Swift since I've been using it so long. I remember when I first started using Swift, I kind of hated it. I was like, I don't know, maybe because I wasn't used to it, but like, you see how all these, we can do like 2 names for one variable. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so confusing. There's a lot of stuff like that where you can have like a function and you have like multiple names for a variable. Say like func do something, like create label. And maybe for your text, you would have like, you can have like 2 names for a variable. Yeah, Swift++. Yeah, basically, because Swift is built on top of Objective-C, which is basically C++ kind of. It's like, Objective-C is much more like pointer memory management stuff. Oh yeah, Swift was very like hard for me at the beginning, because there's all this like naming stuff. And mind you, my first Swift project was like a year after I started like learning programming. Like the first language I learned was Java, like right about the same time I started learning Swift. And Swift has like many features that don't show up in a lot of languages. Like there was like optionals. That was a new thing. I didn't even know what that was. It took me a long time to get into, figure out what an optional was. Like basically if a variable can be null or have a value. Yeah, that was, yeah. And that kind of made me like not like the language at the beginning. But then eventually, you know, many years down the road, I'm like, oh, it's more convenient. It's nicer. It kind of reads better a little bit. Because you say you have like these 2 variable names for like one thing. You'll have like a label name, and then you'll have like text, and you can have like a string here. And then when you call it, you have this as the outside name, this label name, and then when you reference it inside here, you use the inner variable. So you can say like print text. Yeah, so you've got like 2. This is like the label when you call it, and you use this one inside the function, and it's a little nicer. But it was super confusing at first. I'm like, why you got 2 names for the same variable? I'm like, ugh. But once you get the hang of it, it's kind of nice. Yeah. One of the Swiftian things. Yeah. And then of course you've got optionals, which I was like, this took a while to get my mind around. Let's say you have like, I don't know, what's a good example? Like, let's say you have like a data or something. It's like an int optional. Or what if you don't have any data? You can set it to nil. So you see it's like an integer, but you can set it to like null. Yeah, it's like, yeah. And then if you did this, like print data, then your app will crash because you're trying to unwrap a null value. Yeah, so your app will crash if you run this code. But yeah, it takes some time to get used to, because this is not really, I don't know if Java has this. I know Rust has it. Yeah, Rust has optionals. But yeah, like a lot of common languages don't. Yeah, it's a nice feature. I think I know C# also has optionals. Yeah, I don't know, maybe some languages are like adding it. But yeah, there's some cool things in Swift. Yeah. Some cool stuff. Yeah, it definitely took a while to get used to though. But I'm kind of fond of it now. Yeah, now I'm kind of used to it. Yeah, it's starting to grow on me. Yeah. Yeah. So that is the cool kind of some little Swift examples. Yeah. Let's see what we've got for our little. Oh wait, I called this stats. Yeah, wait, this should actually be settings. It should be settings text. Yeah. Oh wait, actually this should be a bit wider. It's a bit shrunken down. Yeah, that kind of looks alright. But yeah, well, let's see. What do we want to do then? Yeah, let's put this in our start view. When we click the button, we want this settings to pop up. Yeah, that should be pretty nice. So, yeah, let's say this. I don't know if we want to have it here. Probably, do I have a Z stack somewhere? Here we go. Yeah, so we'll do like, put the thing at the bottom of this. Yeah, so let's do a little bit of code folding so we know where the start and stop of this is. Yeah, we'll do here. We'll have a little thing here. We'll say if, like show sound view. Then we'll do this. Or actually, it should be show settings view. Yeah. And then we'll have like this stuff. Yeah, that should be good. That should be pretty nice. Yeah. And then we'll probably have something here for like show settings view. Yeah. And then put the things down here. Yeah, I think I need like a little thing here. Is sound on? Oh wait, do I need this here? Yeah. The syntax does look like silly Java at first. Yeah, it's a little similar to Java. It looks a little bit like it. Yeah, one cool thing about Swift though is you don't need like the parentheses around your if statements. You can do this. It looks a little nicer. You can make some syntax mistakes like, oh, I forgot these parentheses. You also don't need semicolons. Like there's no semicolons like Java or like C#. It's nicer like that. But yeah, it feels a bit like it's got more freedom like that. You're not like constrained by all these like parentheses and semicolons. It's a bit more free. At least that's how I kind of feel about it compared to like Java. Yeah. Less verbose, I guess. Yeah. It's got some good things though. It's got some good things going for it. Yeah. Let's see. So for our settings view, I don't know if I need this. Like, is sound on? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. But Java has the excuse of being old. Yeah, Java is much older than Swift. Yeah, when did Swift come out? I think it was like 2013 or something. I don't know. Let me see. Swift release date. Oh, it's talking about Swift 6. When did Swift come out? It's not. Oh, 2014. Oh, yeah. 2014. And Java's like way back in the day. Oh my gosh. Java came out in 1995. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, it's like, what is that, like almost 20 years older? Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. So many things happen in that time span. Yeah, there's some history about Java. I think it used to belong to like Sun Microsystems, and then it got sold to Oracle, Mr. Larry Ellison, and now it's, I think at the beginning, Oracle didn't really care much about Java. Like, they just wanted like the hardware part of Sun, and now Java has like a bit more of a community to support the language. But yeah, that was, I forgot when they sold that, but that was, I think, like early 2010s or something. But yeah. It's been a minute for Java, that's for sure. Swift is still a baby. Yeah, they've got the Objective-C is the old Swift. Yeah, Objective-C is like Swift with the walker and the cane. Yeah. A lot of people still write code in Objective-C. Yeah, which is like the Swift predecessor. Because a lot of companies still have old code bases. They've got their old apps. Like I imagine probably like Angry Birds maybe was Objective-C. That was one of the older apps. Yeah. But yeah, it's hard to migrate from Objective-C to Swift. It's not really one-to-one. There's some changes you gotta make. Yeah. As far as I'm aware, I don't think Objective-C is supported anymore. Like, I don't think they're updating the language at all. I think it's just Swift. Swift is the newer thing for the Appleverse. Yeah, if you make a new app, make it in Swift. Yeah. And then it's kind of up to you whether you want to use, like, Swift UI or UIKit for your main frameworks. Yeah. Switching code base is crazy. Yeah, that's why a lot of people don't do it. Because it's not like, as far as like the business is aware, like why should they spend all this money like updating the code to a new code base? Because it could take like years to migrate code. You could be like building new things in that time. So it's like, oh, I don't know if we want to spend all this time and money on rewriting the same code that we have, which is working. Yeah, unless you're abandoning Python. R.I.P. Python. Yeah. I don't even know what would you switch Python to? I don't know. What's like a Python replacement? I can't even think of anything. I don't know. Because Python you can use for so many different things. You've got like the whole AI stuff and data stuff. I know a lot of like data engineers use Python. Yeah, there's not much like replacement for that. Yeah, you need to write it in something like anything. Yeah, pretty much. You could do like, yeah, whatever has the tensor flows. I think TensorFlow has like a lot of language support. Yeah, I think there's even like a package for Swift if I remember right. But yeah, you gotta weigh the options and figure out what's best. Yeah, another thing when you switch languages, you gotta figure out like if you're a company and you're like, oh, I wanna switch what language we're using. You gotta think about like how many engineers are out in the world who know that language, because then that like determines how many people you can hire, right? Like if you switch to a really esoteric language, then maybe you only have like 10 applicants or something. But if you switch to like Java or like JavaScript, then you're like, oh, you've got some more people who you can hire. Like I know, for example, like I think, what's it, Citadel or one of these hedge fund companies, or like 2 Sigma or Citadel, they use like OCaml, and I'm like, bro, there's like probably like 2 OCaml devs out there. It's like, yeah, you suddenly reduced the potential pool of applicants because, yeah, you're using a very, very niche language. So you gotta, I think that's a decision you gotta think about when you're switching your language. Yeah. But yeah, I like Swift though. It's popular now compared to like Objective-C. Yeah. Although not popular in the grand scheme of things compared to like Java. Yeah, it's much smaller. Just because by virtue of it only being for like iPhone and iPad and that kind of stuff. Yeah. But it does really well for those things though. Yeah, I like it. It's good. Oh yeah, let's see. What we got here for our little settings view. I think, yeah, we had this is sound on. Let me take this out of here. Yeah. I think it's somewhere here. Yeah. Oh yeah, also I meant to mention there might be a bit of a delay in getting the app out because there's a new development. Yeah, I might, with the whole like name in the App Store thing, I gotta do some weird stuff. Grab the desperate programmer and teach them the esoteric language. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what like 2 Sigma does or whatever. Like those hedge fund companies, they have like crazy base salaries. Like I think like a new grad engineer at like 2 Sigma or Citadel gets like 200K like annual salary. It's pretty nuts. But of course their coding interviews are pretty impossible. It's like, oh, answer the 5 leak code cards in an hour. But if you do, then we'll teach you your OCaml. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, they rely on teaching people once they're on the job rather than expecting them to know the language. Yeah, some companies are like that. I don't know. I don't really like that model. Because what if you're like a master in one language and they put you in another language? Then you're kind of, you're much less like skilled, and it kind of slows down how fast you make things. Yeah. But if you use an esoteric language like that, then yeah, it's kind of the only option if you want to at least hire more people. Because you can say, oh, I'm looking for a software engineer, or I'm looking for an OCaml developer. You'll probably have like 20 times less applicants for the latter than the former. Yeah, so you gotta do the teaching on the job as a result. But yeah, that's why it's important to pick the right language when you're starting off building something. Yeah, so you don't fall into that hole. Yeah. Let's see what have we got going here. I think we had a like is sound on thing here. I'll take that out. Yeah. Yeah. But I think that should be good. Wait, I wonder, was I using this is sound on? Setting toggle is on. Oh, maybe. I might actually want to pass this in. I don't know actually. Flutter dying would be unfortunate. Yeah, wouldn't it? It's like, cause it's still newer too. Like it's like, oh, everyone was like, oh my gosh, I can just have one code base and write my Android and my iOS app, and it's pretty PogChamp. But then if Flutter goes away, then the Dart language. Actually, I don't know what Dart's used outside of Flutter. Yeah, I don't know. I've only heard of Dart in context of Flutter. Yeah, so I'd imagine if Flutter went away, yeah, that would really suck. That would really suck for Dart. Yeah. Yeah, but can you imagine Flutter going away? Like there's like even like Flutter jobs right now. Like all of those would have to like slowly dwindle away. Because the thing about like these technologies that are like built on top of like Swift and Kotlin, like they basically like compile down to these languages or something. Actually, I think Flutter might be a bit different, but like say like Apple adds a new feature to iOS, like oh suddenly you can have these little graphs in your app, or like I don't know, there's like widgets, for example. Like widgets is like a new iOS feature, a newer one, where you can have like little snippets of your apps. So you gotta like update the Flutter to do that. But if Flutter's not getting any updates, then like all of these new things you can't write anymore in Flutter. Yeah. So yeah, that would be like not very good. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta make sure, because the good thing about like Swift is like that's like it's not built on top of like another framework. It's like maintained by Apple. So like if Swift goes away, then you can probably imagine like apps as a whole are gone. But if like Flutter goes away, you can always go to like back to Swift or Kotlin. Yeah, because then at least that's gonna be like that's like supported by the company who makes the phone and makes the app store. So that'll probably be good for a longer time. Yeah. Native versus cross-platform. Yeah, the debate of the ages. Yeah. I kind of support both, but I've never done cross-platform. I've only stuck with the native iOS Swift way. Yeah. I can see the benefit to both, though. Yeah. It's cheaper to write one code base, that's for sure. Yeah, reverting to the cold certainty of transistors. Yeah, just have like everyone put the transistors on the motherboard, on the CPU. Yeah, we won't write code anymore. We'll just do the hardware stuff. Yeah, that'll always be supported. Yeah. Just instead of we go from like writing assembly to just putting the transistors together. Yeah. We write code in the Intel factory. Yeah, that's where we do the coding. Yeah, that would be, yeah. that would be pretty hard. Let's see what we got going on. I don't know if I need this. Is sound on here? Probably, maybe. So we got like this variable controls when the thing is on. And then I wonder. I kind of want to move this out actually. Maybe. Like if I turn a setting on or off, I'm basically just switching a boolean. So maybe it's fine to keep it here. Then do this. Sound on. Let's see. So what is this variable used for? I think it's used for. Oh wait, I don't think it's being used. Wait. Oh no, it is being used here. Okay. Actually, I don't need to pass this in. I just need a state. I'm trying to think what's the best way to make this. Setting toggle is on false. Well, okay. I do need to pass this in actually. Because I need to pull this value from persistent storage. Yeah, because say they have like the sound off, then the toggle needs to be off when they close the app and reopen it. I need to pass this in. Yeah. Gotta make sure we pass the stuff in that we need. Let's see. And then, yeah, I think I took out a variable somewhere. Probably need to add it back. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. So, is sound on? Yeah. We'll put a variable like that in here. Probably. Oh, but then we have a lot of variables we're working with. Ugh. Thinking emoji. I think. I don't want this to be a binding. I'm trying to think what's the best way to design this. Because the things we're doing today, the settings UI and the saving data, they're pretty related. Because part of the saving data is like, say you want to keep the sound on. You gotta save that setting in storage. You gotta like, oh, I put the sound on and then I closed the app and I reopened it. Then the sound setting should still say that it's on. Yeah. So we gotta think about how we can design our stuff with that in mind. Let's just do the other stuff for now. Is iPad. We pass that in. I think there should be like 20. We can make that, and yeah, we do need this. Yeah. I think so. And then yeah, for this, what to do there? How about, because eventually I want this value to be like pulled from persistent storage, which means it doesn't need to be this binding bool. Is setting on. It does need to be a state variable though. I have an idea. I can put like constant and then I can pull it from persistent storage. Yeah, I think so. Can do something like that. Yeah. Perhaps that would be a way to go about it. Yeah. Actually, I have an idea. For now, I'll just do this. I'll say in our start view, I'll put a constant here. We'll just do this like false. The sound is off. We can work on adjusting the UI first, and then we can update this. Like, is sound on? We'll say, so do pull is sound on from persistent storage. Yeah, and then set sound on or off, or set sound to sound on. Yeah, I think so. Probably. Yeah, so let's do the thing where we like show our little settings view when we click this button. Yeah, let's do that. So we need this show settings view variable, and we made it up here. So when we click that button, ideally it should show our little settings view. Yeah, that should be good. Let's see. So show settings view, true. Let's see. Let's take a little gander. Oh, oh, I see some problems with this. Yeah, that's a bit big. That's quite big. Yeah, I kind of want it to like be a little small rectangle on top of everything. Yeah, so what I'll do here is I'll make a little frame here. We'll make a little frame. And yeah, we'll do a little bit of stuff here. Do a little bit of resizing of the thing. I think so. Something like this, maybe? I think that's kind of alright. I mean, we gotta move the little text up higher. And yeah, make it wider probably. And also we need to make everything darker when the settings view shows up. Yeah, and also these buttons shouldn't be clickable when the settings is up. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we can do that. We can do all that. That should be good. Yeah. Oh yeah, I meant to mention that there was like a new development that happened recently. So like I'm planning on putting this on the App Store, right? Like eventually, once it's done. It's pretty close to done. But that's why I was kind of thinking about it now. But like, dude, the thing about the App Store though, oh my gosh, it's a little gross. I don't. Yeah, that's a thing that the Play Store, the Google Play Store has over Apple, is that in order to upload an app to the App Store, you either have to put your legal name or your company name. Like you can't put an alias. And yeah, you can see how that might be a problem for me. Yeah, I don't want to dox myself when I make this app available for everybody. So I might. Here's a new development. I might have to start my own company to publish my app. Yeah, I'm starting to look into the business side of this. Yeah, because normally this wasn't a problem for my personal account. I was just, I put my name there and I can publish my apps. Like now it's like, ugh, it's a little gross now. Because yeah, I'm actually starting to look at like making an LLC for this. Even with Sideload, everyone uses App Store. Yeah. Yeah, everyone. Yeah, App Store is. Yeah, I think there was also like the Epic Games. I think is coming out with a new App Store or something. I think the EU passed a law recently to allow alternative app stores in the App Store. So I think that's what Epic Games was doing. They're making a new App Store, and you can download it from the App Store and publish your apps to the Epic Games Store. And I think the benefit of that, I think there's like a lower fee. So like normally Apple takes 30% of all the in-app purchases that you have in your app, or if it's like a paid app, they take 30% when you download it. But I think with the Epic Games Store, I think they take like 15% or something. Yeah, so that's kind of like the selling point of that. But I don't know how much that'll kick off. Yeah. But yeah, EU is very strict about like, dude, the EU has like so many. I don't know if they got like a problem with Apple, but the amount of laws they make Apple comply with, they like add laws and then Apple has to do stuff. Like you can think of it like the whole USB-C thing in the iPhone. Like that support never would have happened if it weren't for the EU, like forcing Apple to make their phones USB-C compliant, because they have their own Lightning like port, like their own cable. So you have to buy the Apple cable to charge your phone. But now you can just buy like a third-party USB-C cable, and yeah, it's all because of the EU's laws. Not being able to natively install IPA locally is crazy. Yeah. Wait, what is that? Like like an app store thing? Yeah. But yeah, they've got a lot of restrictions on what you can download. Yeah. But at least they let you do the thing where you can like turn a web page into an app. Like you can, this is like a thing where you can like save like a website as like a little app, so that when you click the app, it goes to the website. Like I used to do that back when I had some emulators on my phone. Like there was some like website which you could like put as an app, and then you could do like some weird like download stuff and get like little emulators on your phone. Yeah, that was back before they recently allowed emulators on the App Store. Yeah, that's actually a new thing. Like I think like a couple, like last week or the week before, they started allowing emulators on the App Store, which is pretty cool. Yeah, but before you could do this weird like put a Safari web page as an app and get your little emulator. But yeah, it's just weird, but they got the thing going. Yeah. Well, let's see. Oh yeah, the dark thing when the thing shows up. Yeah, let's do that. So I think for that we need like probably like a black rectangle here. I think so. I'll do a little black rectangle. Yeah. Ooh, blue, black. And we'll set the opacity. Let's see, how does this look? Oh, it's okay. Actually, our buttons and our text is still light, so we need to put this. We need to put this like down here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now everything's dark. So if I click this, oh wait, can I even click this button anymore? Oh wait, for some reason I'm not able to click it. I think. Oh, I think I know why. Because the rectangle's on top of everything. It's stopping me from clicking things. Let's do this. We'll say show settings view. Otherwise this. So now, ooh, how's that? That's a little nice. I think. And yeah, okay, now you actually can't click anything in the back because there's a big rectangle on top of everything. So I don't need to like disable the buttons. That's good. Cool. Yeah, so we need to push this little settings text a bit higher. I also wanted to make this wider, right? Yeah, so I'll make this a bit wider. Yeah, that's all right. I feel like maybe add some more space in between the text. That's all right. Yeah. Also, the only way you can go back is if you press this little tiny triangle. I had this in one of my other apps where you could like press the triangle to go back, but it was pretty tiny. So I want to do something where you like, if you click outside this little settings thing, like anywhere in the dark area, it should like make this go away. Yeah, I want to do that. Yeah, so we'll do that. Yeah, that should be good. But how do I do that? I think what I can do is I can add a tap gesture to this. On tap. Show settings. View false. Probably. I think so. Let's see. And I tap this. Oh, nice. Yeah, it works. That was easier than I thought. Cool. I don't have to press this little triangle to go back. I can just press like outside. It's a bit more natural. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. What else did I want to do? I guess, yes, I need to make the settings text a bit bigger. And then, yeah, the little, like, light yellow part here, probably need to make it a little bigger. Yeah. So we'll do those things. So, yeah, I guess we need to make our settings text wider. Actually, maybe I should copy like all the values we had for the preview. That might be better. That might be better for like testing. Yeah, so we had this as the frame. This is the width actually. And then this divided by 3 as this settings row width. So we'll do this. Set, oh, maybe we can't do it here. Can we? Let's see. Oh, we can't. Then we'll do this. UI screen main bounds width. This ginormous chain of variables. As we do. And we'll do the same for the height. Yeah. That should be good. That should be pretty good. Cool. Oh wait, that didn't really change much. Maybe we can't do it for the preview then. I'll just change the text like here and then we'll see how it like changes things. Yeah, so I guess like a 2. And we'll increase the height of the little yellow thing. So maybe 3. Let's see, how does that look? How does this look? It's I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Maybe I should get the settings text to be like on the same Y value as the button here, because it's like a little below it, and yeah, it's a little awkward like that. Yeah. We'll get them on the same Y value. Yeah. I think it should be good. Yeah. So let's see. How do we want to go about that? We could perhaps do the same thing that we have here and do alignment center. I think so. I think indeed. Yeah, let's see. This is on a separate V or Z value with a little bit of padding. And yeah, let's see. So I wonder, do I even need this H stack? Maybe. And this is aligned like this with this padding. So we'll take out this stuff, I think. And we'll put this here. Right? I think so. And then I guess there's like some extra padding here. It kind of aligns it. I don't know. Let me check in the other view. How does that look? Oh, I think. Oh yeah, for some reason when I click the button, it like auto closes this view. Wait, why is that? It like automatically closed it. Wait, let me try that again. When I click the settings button. Oh, okay, it was fine that time. Yeah, maybe sometimes I jitter click. That might be what happened there. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, well, we'll make this a bit taller then. It's a bit scrunched. Yeah, let's see, how does this look? If we go back to our view. Okay, I think that's nice. Oh yeah, it closed again. I don't know, I don't think that's me. I think that's closing on its, like, on itself. By its own. It's got like a mind of its own. It's doing the closing thing without me doing anything. Oh. Let's see. Let's try this again. So I'm like waiting. I'm not touching anything. Okay, I think it's fine. I don't know. Maybe I am clicking like twice. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I have an idea. I don't want this to be enabled until this animation finishes. Oh wait, actually, I don't know. I can't really do that easily in SwiftUI. Yeah. Normally, you can do, like, execute some code when an animation finishes. But it's not very easy in SwiftUI. Yeah, so I might not do that. Yeah, just hopefully, like, when you press the button, the user doesn't, like, click off, like, until this shows up. Yeah. Yeah, this should be good. This should be good. I kind of don't want this to be a constant though. I want to be able to switch this sound thing. So if I click it, I should be able to switch it like back and forth. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Is sound on? I don't want to have this here. So we'll go back to our settings view. Our is sound on. We'll take this one out. And let's see. What does that change? That changes this. So we'll take this out. That should be all right. And what else? Yeah, then here I'll make this a state variable. Oh wait, that's the issue though. I can't make it a state variable. Ooh. I have to like... Okay. I gotta think about this. Let's say, what if I have this as like false? Like now I should be able to like toggle it, but... Yeah, it's a bit... Oh wait, there's another thing. Oh, yeah, I don't need this. Yeah, so I should be able to toggle this now, I think. Let's see. Yeah, okay. But like, I don't want this to be false always. I don't think so. Well, actually, yeah, I don't. I want this to like be some value that we pull from data somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. So, let's think. I have a better idea. I'll make this a binding. I'll change it back to what it was. Yeah, I think so. And then we will... Actually, well, for now, I'll leave it as this. But... oh yeah, we'll make this... Yeah, I'm like swapping back and forth between this code. Because I'm like, eventually gonna have to like change it a little bit. But yeah, for now, I'll do this. I'll set it to like on, but yeah, I think that should be good. Yeah, that should be good. But yeah, now we need to do like the data saving part. That's kind of what the little piece of the puzzle that's missing here. The second part of what we were planning today, the saving of the data. Yeah, this is for like all of the app. But we'll start with like a little piece first. Yeah. So I have some code that I emailed to myself from another project where I'm basically gonna do the same thing. So I'll just kind of like yoink it and put it where it needs to go. Yeah. So we'll do a thing here. We'll have like a new folder. And we'll call this managers. Yeah. And we'll put like a new file in here. This will be a user defaults manager. So in Swift, there's user defaults. It's a framework. And its purpose is to like store things on your phone like forever. As long as you have the app installed. And yeah, this is some yoinking code to like get data and save data. But yeah, basically this user default, it's like a framework. And say you have like a setting, like the sound thing I just showed, like I want sound to be on when I open the app. Well, you want it to like save your setting. Because normally if you click that little switch thing and it turns the sound off, then if you close out of the app and open it, it'll reset it to what it was before. Like it won't save that you put the sound off. So you gotta like save it on your phone, save the data, save the setting. That's kind of one thing that user defaults can do. Yeah, there's other things that do that. There's a core data in Swift. There's also a new thing that came out like last year called Swift Data. And it does the same thing. It's actually built on top of core data, but we're using user defaults. Yeah, because we don't need like core data uses SQL, which is like kind of overkill for our app. So user defaults is just for saving like little variables like settings and things. That should be a good use case for our app. Yeah. So, yeah, we have this user defaults manager, and it's like a little singleton. We've got a little shared variable there. We can call it wherever. Yeah, and then we'll need some stuff. We need some data. Like, let's figure out what we want to store in our app. That's kind of like a big deal. Like, what data do we store for the player? Like, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things to store. You can imagine, like especially for the shop, we've got a lot of things we can store. Like, say you bought a skin, then you gotta show that you have the skin bought and that you can use it. And then say you want to select the skin, so you gotta like select what the current skin is that you bought, so that the next time you open the app, you don't have to like switch your skin in the game. Yeah. Same for the upgrades too. You gotta save like what upgrades you've bought already, and like what's the current weapon that you have equipped. And then the gems also. You have to like save how many gems you have, so that when you buy some gems, and you reopen the app, it shows how many gems you've bought. It doesn't get reset back to like 0. Yeah, that would be kind of a scam. Yeah, it'd be like, oh, I spent like a little $5 on some gems, and then you like close the app, and it's like, oh, the gems are gone. That would be pretty unfortunate. Yeah, that'd be master scheme scam. Oh, yeah, well, we'll save everything. We won't scam our users. Yeah, we'll start by saving that little sound setting, 'cause that's pretty easy to start off with. Yeah, like that little setting in here. Like, is the sound on or off? It's just like a boolean. We can save that. But once we get to like the shop, then, you know, there's like lists involved. Like, you know, I have a list of the skins that I've bought, and, you know, like a list of the upgrades that I have available to me. Yeah, that's a little more complex, but we'll start with the little sound thing for now. Yeah, and just make sure that when we like update the sound, then we go back into the settings view and it shows that we have the sound on or off. Yeah, so let's do that. I have some other code here for like player data. I don't know if I actually made something for this in here. Maybe in the supporting constants. Yeah, no, I need to make a new little model here for player data. We'll call this player data. And let me just plop in some code from another project. Yeah, I have an app based on Ohio, like an Ohio meme. Yeah, like only in Ohio. I made a little app for that. And this is the code that I had for like saving the data for that. Yeah. But we'll change it a little bit. Yeah, so it's pretty similar, because like that app I had like a shop with skins in it. Yeah. So we'll change it a little bit. Yeah. I see this is not able to conform to decodable. Why is that? Oh, because I think skin doesn't conform to codable. Yeah, so basically when you save the data on your phone, it has to be able to like be encoded. Yeah. If you're not able to like encode the data, then you can't save it. Yeah, that's what it's complaining about. Yeah. So I think it's because the skin, this also has to be codable. Yeah, so skin, image names. Yeah, I guess I can make this codable. That should be fine. I think. Let's see. Let's see if it complains. Immutable property will not be decoded because it's declared with an initial value. Oh, okay. Alright. Should I make it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I need to save like an array of skins, actually. Maybe. Wait, how did I do this in the other thing? I think I did something like that, actually. Did I make this codable? I did, okay. Yeah, I pretty much had the same code for it, too. Okay. I think that's fine, then. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, so now this should go away. Yeah. Return from initializer. Okay. Yeah, so then let's actually change what values we have here. Oh yeah, we also have score and stuff. Yeah, so we gotta save a lot of things. Let's think about what we need to save. Yeah, so we need to save how many rubies we have. So let's do like total rubies as an int. We'll do high score also, because we have like, we can get like points in our app. Yeah, so we can save how many, like, what's our high score? Yeah, so that when we open the leaderboard, it'll like submit it to the leaderboard. And we also have like distance, so we'll do like max distance traveled. I think this is a float. I think so. Yeah. Also, I think, oh no, we're running an ad right now. The music has paused. Okay, and we're good now. We're good. We did emergency reloading. No ads. Yeah. But yeah, we can do all this stuff. Max distance traveled. We can set to 0 to begin with. This is basically like when you first download the app, what values do you have here? So you'll have like no rubies, you won't have any score, you won't have traveled any distance. What else? What else do we want to do? We have a lot of things. Current skin we need. I need current, like ranged weapon, melee weapon. Yeah, this is a lot of things we gotta add. So let's see. I think we can add this back. Oh yeah, default skin. Okay. Yeah, so when you first open the app, what skin do you have? You have the little white Yippee. That's like the default one. Yeah, so we'll do that. I forget what I call that skin. I think it's just called like Yippee or something. Yeah. So, and we'll go to our constants just to make sure. I have like Yippee 1 or so. Actually, maybe better to go into the shop to get that. Like in the shop tab view, maybe. I have some list somewhere, I think, with the little Yippies. Yeah, here we go. I think. I think it's here. Yeah, selected skin. Is this skin? Yeah, we can just copy this. Yeah. I will put it here. Yes, there we go. All right. And then skins. So this will be like, yeah, we'll basically store like every skin with the player. And then the only difference for each skin will be like whether we've bought it or not. Like, well, this is purchased variable. Yeah. So, and then when we ever add any new skins to the app and do like an app update, we'll just need to update this array in our constants. But we need to create this. We need to create this array. So, yeah, that's a good thing about. I've basically wrote this code before. Yeah, this is very similar to another app I have. Yeah, I don't know. I know the app's on my personal account, so I'm like a bit iffy to leak it. But there's an app out there that's similar to this. Not well, in terms of like the shop, at least. The gameplay is very different. Yeah. The Ohio app. But yeah, let's see. So we need to add this in here. So yeah, we'll say like available skins, and then we'll get all the skins. Actually, I think that's this. I can pretty much use this. Colorful skins. And unique skins. Right, because we're storing this separately. Because like the way the shop works, if I go back to the shop, we have like for the skins. Oh wait, there's a yeah. We gotta comment this out. For now. Yeah. The shop is a bit like we're doing things a bit differently. Yeah. Because we're storing the colorful skins and the unique ones separately in different arrays. Yeah. Because like, oh, what the heck? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, Yeah, we're basically like storing the colorful skins like in its own array, and the whatchamacallit, the unique ones in a separate array. Oh, what the heck? What is going on here? Something about a linker error, undefined symbol. What the heck? Something about the simulator. What if I switch this? Missing parameter. I saw something. I saw something. Oh, this is one of those weird bugs. It only happened when I commented out that one line here. And I'm able to run the simulator. Like, that's building. I think it's a preview bug. Which means I'll do a couple things. I'll do a little clean of our build folder. Yeah, there's a missing parameter. I figured. Or is there? Maybe. Is it a false alarm? It might have been. Let's see. Okay. That was weird. You gotta do a little clean of the build folder and it just... the weird bugs go away. Yeah. Yeah, so basically, like, we want to store all the skins with the player. So, yeah. And we have all these colored ones on, like, one tab. But we have these unique ones separately, like Cosmic Yippee. Little cool space Yippee. We separate kind of from all these, like, mono-color Yippies. We're kind of storing them separately. Yeah. So what we'll do here is we'll just we'll just like append two arrays together. Yeah. So this colorful skins and this unique skins. Yeah. So that should be good. Yeah, let's see if we can do that, like, plus. I don't know. But yeah, I think so. I think we're good. Yeah. Now, what's else on the mind? Yeah, I was thinking about that whole company thing. I'm like, right, I gotta start a company to publish this app. Because, like, here's the thing. I tried to set my name in the App Store to Cipher Lunis, my real VTuber name. And then they were like, no you ain't. They're like, send me your driver's license and we'll verify. I'm like, ugh, maybe I should legally change my name to my VTuber name. But yeah, they're like, I don't think they're gonna let me publish an app to the App Store unless I use my real name or I start a company and use the company name. Yeah, so I'm right now thinking, yeah, let me start a company for this. It's a bit overkill. It's like just to change my name in the App Store. It's like having like a hydraulic press to a nail instead of using a hammer. Just to change my name, I'm like, ugh. It's a bit awkward, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So there might be a little delay in getting the app published once I'm finished with it, because I might need to do some business stuff. Yeah, that'll be kind of awkward. I don't know. I'll see. Maybe I can convince them. Yeah. But yeah, the Play Store, they just let you put whatever name you want as the developer for your app in the Play Store. But the App Store is very, very different. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll overcome the hurdles and we will persevere. I think we've still got some time. We've still got some bugs to fix, so I can maybe do that stuff on the side. Yeah. But some little business legal stuff when it comes to making apps. Yeah, you know, you're just like you're a programmer, and then you gotta deal with this other stuff, and it's like, wow, that's kind of out of my pay grade. That's out of my scope. You gotta put on different hats, I guess. Yeah. Have a multi hat closet. Yeah. Oh, let's see, what else have we got? So, high score, max distance traveled. What else did we have? I think we had like, there's one other value we're storing. I think enemies defeated, right? It's like total enemies defeated. We'll put like an int here. Yeah. And we'll put total enemies defeated. We'll put a 0. Yeah, put that like here. That should be good. Cool. Yeah, so that's like for skins and like kind of the main stats we have. We also have some booleans like var sound on. This is a bool. And we'll set this to be true, actually, to begin with. I guess once you download the app, the sound will be on in the app, so you can see you can hear your little sound effects. That should be good. Yeah, you can turn it off if you want, like later. Yeah, actually, let me put like some marks here, like settings. It's like scores. Shop data. Yeah. And we need like current melee weapon, current ranged weapon, var melee weapons. Yeah, we'll have like all this data here. Indeed. Cool. I think we're good. Although I think I need to make this weapon codable. I don't know if we can do that actually. Yeah, we can't, because this has like sprite node stuff in it. We'll need to make another object for this. How to do that? How should I go about doing that? I need to do something like what I did with the skin. Like have this kind of object here. Let's see, what do I want to do then? Like shop weapon? Maybe I can call it. Or like weapon metadata, weapon. Do I have like a cost for a weapon anywhere? I have cost for skins. I did something in the shop with the weapons. I remember that. Upgrades. Oh. Maybe I can call it upgrade. I could do that. I have like melee and ranged upgrades. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I had. Weapon details. Ah, okay. So weapon details, that's what I need. Yeah, okay. Yes, this is what I have. So this one I need to save in storage. Yes, okay. I don't know. I should probably put this under the models folder. Probably. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this weapon details out under here. I'll make a new file. Indeed, we shall do the things. And we'll make this codable so we can save it on the phone. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah. Now, let's see. Hopefully this should not complain anymore. Oh wait, we need to make this weapon details. Yeah. I think this is good. Wait, it's still... Oh yeah, it's still complaining because we need this too. There we go. Alright, and now we can do this. Self dot this thing equals something. Oh, it's my intro music again. I pulled it from this this techno playlist. Yeah, it's a nice playlist. It feels like I'm starting my stream again. It's a nice beat though. Here we go. So, let's see. What do we want to do here? We need like default weapons. Default weapon equals a weapon details. Yeah, what do I put here? Something. Yeah. Got like a default melee weapon. I forgot what I put name here. Let's check. Let's consult our code here. I think, where is our thing? Okay, yeah, we want this. And slingshot for ranged. Okay. I've got the string in my brain, and we'll just copy it over. Yeah. Cool. I think this is good. I think we're doing good. Current melee weapon. We'll make it the default when you download the app. Same for the ranged one. Alright. This is good. Yeah, now what to put here? Melee weapons, ranged weapons. I think we need arrays of all the things. Yeah. And we have it right now in the shop code. We can just copy this over to our constants. Yeah. That should be good. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So we'll go to our shop code and get this array for the melee and the ranged weapons. Yeah. That should be fine. Here we go. Already here. Yeah, because eventually we want to, we'll say like, to do pull these details from persistent storage, which is what we're working on. Yeah, so all these to-dos should go away. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. We'll move over these to the constants. Yeah. That should be good. Cool. We shall put this somewhere here. Indeed. I guess like under this is fine. We'll make a new struct here. We'll call it like, melee ranged weapon details. Yeah. And we'll just put this here. Why not? That should be fine. Cool. Alrighty. We got some good things going. We got some nice things going. Cool. Alright. Well, yeah, I think we're definitely getting closer to finishing this app though. Definitely. I think like with that settings UI done, because I think we're done with that. Like we're done with the UI then. And then yeah, right now we're working on like the kind of back end part of it, or like saving the data. Eventually we need to make Game Center integrated, which I need my Apple account approved for that. Yeah, that might take a bit of time. Yeah, I might actually like, if that takes too long, and that's like the only thing we're pending, then I might just do like I was gonna do a gaming stream after submitting my app to the App Store. So I might like, if that Apple account stuff is still pending, we might just do the gaming stuff early. Cause yeah, I'm eager to play some. I was planning on playing some God of War 4. Yeah, the prequel to Ragnarok. Yeah, that's gonna be the stream after the Yippee game. Yeah, that should be pretty good. Yeah, because I had a lot of fun playing Nier Automata on stream. That was like the first game I did, and yeah, I think God of War is kind of similar. It's like a story single player game, so I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be good. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll get the Yippies done, and then we'll do the gaming things. But yeah, we'll see how to do the things. Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, so we got all this. Got the ranged weapon details. Alright, I think we're mostly good. I'm trying to think if there's any other data we need to save. Total rupees, high score, max distance traveled, total enemies. Oh, wait, okay, so this should be total scores, and we also need to save last game scores. Yeah, because like if like in our stats view, we're showing the stats for the total stats and the ones from the last game. Yeah, it's clipped a little bit, but we'll fix it. But yeah, we need to store like all of this. We need to store like points, enemies defeated, distance traveled, and rubies for both like the totals, which is like the second column, and the last game, the third one. Yeah, so we need to store all of this. Yeah, actually, I noticed there was some extra rows here. Actually, there's an extra 2 distance traveled rows here. Let's get rid of those rows. Yeah, maybe that should fix the clipping issue. Yeah, wait, let's see. If we get rid of those extra 2 rows we've got. Yeah, I think that'll be here. Stats table view. Oh, wait, is it here? Here, oh, yeah. I was like, where's the code? It's all the way up here. Yeah. Yeah, we like to comment out a bunch of code and keep all of our comments in. Why not? Just in case we want to revert stuff. But yeah, it looks kind of gross. But we'll delete it all before we publish our app. That should be good. I'm kind of a code hoarder. I like commenting everything out and keeping it there. Yeah. Oh, I noticed there's like extra yellow at the bottom here. Let me think. So, that's weird. This shouldn't be here. Because technically they're the same thingamajig. Same height. Yeah. I wonder what's going on there. Unless I can do the good old dot background. Maybe that'll fix it. The good old dot background. So we do this, and then we do this. We do a little bit of this. Do a little bit of this and that, and then the things happen. Oh no, it's the same code. Okay. Oh, because I think the height is more than what's being allocated for the inner stuff. Yeah, okay. I mean, we could just add an extra stat to this, but I don't know if that's a good way to fix it. Probably not. We'll come back to it. Yeah, right now we're focusing on the data stuff, so we can fix this UI later. Yeah, we gotta. That's a hard thing about programming. It's like figuring out what to prioritize. There's so many things on the bucket, on the list. Yeah, like we've got a lot of things on our list, but we gotta figure out which ones we want to do, which things to work on, and then we can get the stuff done. Yeah, if we flip-flop between a lot of stuff, then it makes it a bit iffy. Yeah. Let's see what have we got going here. I think, oh yeah, we said we wanted to save like the last game scores. Yeah. So I wonder, do we want to have total score? So we have high score. Yeah, we need total score. Yeah, we do need that. Yeah. Total score. Let me actually name all the variables like total something, so I don't get confused. We've got totals, we've got... Let's call this like total distance traveled. Oh yeah, okay, I see what's going on. We need like max values and total values. It's like the best value and the total value. It's like max scores and total scores. This is where like high score will go. Yeah. Trying to figure out what data we want to save in our app. Yeah. So we got like total rupees, total score, total distance, total enemies, and we got like high score, max distance traveled, because this will be what's in the leaderboard. Yeah, all of this stuff. And we've got, what else do we have? I think there's one thing more we're showing in the leaderboard. Like max enemies, or I guess like total enemies. Oh wait. I think in the leaderboard we're showing total distance and total enemies defeated. Yeah, so we're only interested in this as a max score, the highest score. I think so. I think that's how we're doing it. I think so. Yeah. Let me actually consult our leaderboard after this. So we got total rubies, total score. We need total distance traveled, total enemies defeated, high score, and then yeah, we don't have this. Yeah, okay, that should be good. All right, yeah. Let's see what we're actually showing in our leaderboard. I forgot. Total points, total distance traveled, Yippee's defeated. Ooh, okay. I don't know if in our leaderboard we want to show totals for everything. I think maybe, like, for points we can do like highest score, probably. And distance traveled we can do like, I don't know if we want to do total. I think these should be like max values, I think. Like max number of enemies defeated, high score, and max distance traveled. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. I thought maybe to include like totals here, because it incentivizes people to play more. Like, if you play a bunch, then you'll have like the highest distance traveled and you'll be at the top of the leaderboard, and that'll be cool. But I mean, in terms of like a leaderboard, totals might not make the most sense. Maybe like max values, like, oh, I got the highest score, so I'm the best. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll do the max values instead. I think so. Yeah, so yeah, we'll update our little tab names then. Most points or something. Yeah. And then most distance traveled. Or like furthest? I feel like it might get pretty shrunken down though. Furthest distance traveled. Yeah, let's see. Is it too small? That's pretty small. That's a lot of words. Furthest distance traveled. I don't know. Should I say like max distance traveled? I don't know if I use max, it feels more like a programmer term. Like max distance traveled. Like most distance traveled. I feel like maybe I should just use most for everything. Most distance traveled. Or like furthest? Furthest distance. Maybe just furthest distance. I don't have to say traveled. Yeah. Furthest distance. Yeah. Yeah. Although it's pretty shrunken down. I don't know. I need to make it a little bigger. Also, this should be selected tab names. 1. Yeah. Or like tab names 1. And this should be tab names 2. Yeah, because I don't want to copy strings around. That's not very good. If tab name equals this, I forgot what I did this for. If tab name equals furthest distance, show this button. Otherwise show this. Wait, is this the same code? Oh, this was for the font size. Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, let me actually put a if statement to make furthest distance font smaller. I don't know if we actually need that now. What if I make this an 8? Yeah, that doesn't look so bad actually. So I think what I'll do is I'll get rid of this if statement. Yeah, that should be okay. Yeah, I'm okay with this. It's like most points or like high score maybe? Yeah. Highest score. I feel like calling things points might, I don't know. This is kind of like a design choice. We're trying to make a design decision. Selected tab name. Yeah, we'll put highest score here. So this is like darkened. Yeah, there we go. And Yippee is defeated. We will. What shall we do? We'll make this like most Yippee is defeated or something. Most Yippee is defeated. I think this is okay. Yeah. Cool. I think this is good. So now we need to store these values in our persistent storage in our user defaults. So we have got highest score, furthest distance, and most Yippee is defeated. Yeah. So we'll say here high score, furthest distance. I think this is a float, and then I guess. Yeah, like max. Yippee is defeated. This will be an int. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll add some values here. So we'll have like furthest distance. Yeah, these are all the values that are set when you first download the app. So like you won't have any rubies or any score or any of this. And then you'll only have like the default weapons available to you. But as you buy things and as you play the game, then these values should update. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, so this is all the data I think we want to save. Oh wait, yeah, we're missing one more. The last game stuff. Yeah, so we'll have all this, basically. But for like, I guess we can call it like last game. Yeah. Yeah. Instead of total. Yup. Yup. And then we'll just set all this stuff here. That should be good. That should be a-okay, I'm thinking. I am thinking so. Alright. Yeah, I think this is all the data we need to save. So let's like all the values from the last game you played, like how many rubies you got, how much score you got, the distance you traveled, and the number of enemies you defeated. And then you have the totals for like all of the games you've played. And you've got the max values, so like your best scores. And this is kind of what shows in the leaderboard. And you've got your settings, which is like whether you have the sound enabled or not. And then you've got your shop data, which is like what's the current skin I have equipped? What skins have I bought? What's the current melee and ranged weapon I have equipped? And which ones have I bought? I think that's pretty much all the data we need. I think so. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? I don't think so. Let me consult another app that I built. If I saved anything else. Nah. I think that's good. That seems good. Cool. I think we're good here. So then I wanted to start persisting this sound variable as like a start. Yeah, because I think doing this all at once might take some time. But we can start small, like whether we have the sound on or off. Yeah. So I actually have some code copied from another app that I made. Very similar use case, but for like saving stuff on your phone persistently. Yeah, and I call this player data manager. Let me just kind of look through this, make sure I'm not leaking anything. Yeah, okay, this is good. So I'll make this player data manager file in this managers folder here. Player data manager. And we'll just plop our code in here. Yeah, so we'll have to change this, but this is kind of stuff we want to do. It's like getting the values, and then we need to set the values. Yeah. And we have these functions here, but there's even like more data that we need. So we'll have more functions. Yeah, one of my other apps, I had like coins and scores and skins, so it's pretty similar. But yeah, this is basically all the stuff we need to save on the phone. Yeah. And we have this published player data object, which basically represents like all the data that we have. Basically this is player data. So that we'll have all this data in one variable in here. So that whenever we need to change it, we can look back at this variable. Like say we're in the shop and we bought a skin. Well, we want to like update the buy button to be like select, because we don't want to buy it twice. We've already bought it. So we'll look back at that player data variable and be like, oh, we bought the skin, so we can now select it instead of buying it. Yeah. So that should be good. Same for like the sound stuff. Like we have a little sound setting. Like we want to make sure the little toggle is on or off based on what we set it to. Yeah. Well, let's see. So let me make sure this is calling user defaults. I don't remember. So I think it's, so this player data manager. Oh yeah, this is a singleton stuff, so we can call this wherever. But user defaults manager shared get. Okay, yeah, this is calling user defaults. I thought you had to do like an import for it, but you don't. I guess it's in Foundation. But yeah, this is the bread and butter. This is what's like saving the data on the phone, so that when you close out of your app, all your settings are saved in memory. Yeah, this is the saving data. Yeah. Yeah, so let's write some functions. Let's write some functions for all this data stuff that we just made in here. Yeah, so I'm actually just gonna copy this so we have it in the same file. So I know what functions to make. Yeah, we'll just do this. Yeah, so let's see, what functions do we need? This is fine. We have one for coins. That's from the other app. So we need rubies, actually. That's the currency of the Yippee game. We've got little rubies. Yeah, so we'll do player data dot last game rubies. Yeah. So that's good. And actually, yeah, we've got a lot of functions to make. So we've got last game score. And yeah, I guess we can just copy the names now. Yeah, this makes it a bit easier having all this code here. Yeah, we can just copy all this stuff. We'll do a little bit of scrolling up and scrolling down and a little bit of copying of things. And yeah, should be pretty good. It should be a float, actually. Cool. I think this is good. And then, let's see, what else do we need? We need some functions for, like, high scores, actually. Oh, we have high score here. So we need to make, what else do we need to make? Furthest distance and max yippies. Yeah, so we'll make that for this. Furthest distance. I guess get furthest distance. Yeah. Get max yippies defeated, I think. Yeah, yep. And then we'll copy this and put it here. This should be a float, I think, also. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, also this song is a bopper, man. I like this playlist. It's like, what's it called? It's like synthwave, electronic retro wave mix. Oh my god, this one's a nice one. Yeah. Let's see, what else do we got? We got the sound on. Yeah, let's do the sound on thing. Get is sound on or something. Maybe I should rename that variable here. Like is sound on. I think that makes more sense to me. Yeah. Yep. Is sound on. Yeah, I don't remember why I had like separate functions for all of this. I don't know if it's an easier way to do it. Actually, I think I know why, because sometimes we want to save this data separately from other data. This gives us the option to like save part of the data rather than like everything at once. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah. So, get current skin, get skin. Yeah, this is actually the same code. That's fine. What else do we have? This update coins, update Oh, okay. Yeah, we need to, in addition to having all these get functions, like get, yeah, actually we need to rename this. We need to have like update functions too. Yeah. Yeah. We need to have all the things. Yeah. So we've got like updating coins. Well, we have like rubies instead. Let me actually just like copy all the get ones. And well, I'm not done with the making the get ones. Let me finish making the gets and then we'll do the updates. Yeah, maybe I should like mark this here, like mark update values in user defaults. And then like maybe here I can say like get values in user defaults. Yeah, I think that makes it a bit easier to see. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, this is a lot of like back-end stuff. It's not really... I like showing UI stuff more on stream, because this stuff kind of gets in the weeds of things. But it is very important. We need to save our data. So, yeah. Lest we let the player spend $100 on gems and rubies, and then they open the app and there's no rubies there. Because it's not saved. That would be unfortunate. But yeah, we'll do this stuff. We'll do this stuff. Yeah, so we have like setting skins. When now we need to set the current weapons. So yeah, let's do that. So this stuff we need to make our setters for this. Yeah, so we've got get current skin or get skin. I forgot why I had this. Oh, I know I have this. This is for like in our shop. We want to be able to show the right skins. I'm actually wondering now, this function, I don't think we can use it as it is. Yeah, because in our shop we're doing things a bit differently. Yeah, in our shop we have like the skins separated out by like the colored ones and the unique ones. Like if I show the shop, yeah, here's what we've got going. We got the little colored skins, the little colored yippies. But we also have these unique ones like Cosmic Yippee. He's our only unique one right now, but I'm gonna add some more later on. But yeah, these are separate arrays. So when we store it, we probably need to store them separately. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking, like that get skins function that I had there. We'll probably need to have like get colored skin or get unique skin, I think. Yeah. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Yeah. So then in our player data, instead of storing all the skins in one place, we'll store the colored skins and the unique skins separately. Yeah, that was just a decision I made for like the UI stuff, but I guess it's starting to affect like how we're storing it. So, I mean, that doesn't, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. But we'll make sure to store it separately then. Yeah, so we've got like colored skins here. And unique skins. Yeah, so instead of doing this whole like array plus array thing, we'll just separate out the variable. Like color, I guess I call this colorful skins. Yeah, I don't know. Saying it the other way sounds a bit... yeah. So we'll call it colorful. Yeah. Just to avoid getting cancelled. Yeah. So... Let's see. Let's see. Get colorful skin. Indeed. So this will be colorful skins. And this one will be unique skins. That should be good. Yeah, I think. Oh, and then we have the weapons too. So, we'll basically have the same code actually for the weapons. It's a lot of functions, but this gives us the flexibility to pull whatever data we need whenever we want. Yeah, we just gotta make sure we have all the functions that we need. So, what do we have here? Oh, okay, so this is get current skin. I guess we'll need to have like get current melee weapon and get current ranged weapon. Yeah. So we'll have all this. We'll have all this stuff going on. Yeah, because we have variables for these. Current melee weapon, current ranged weapon. Yeah, as we do. Oh, there should be weapon details instead of a skin. I forgot how I need to show this actually. Get current. Wait, what is this? Get melee weapon. Yeah. Get melee weapon. Yeah. I don't know if I have names for this though. Yeah. Let me see actually. I forget how I have this code in the upgrades, like the weapons for the shop. I do have names for them. But how am I showing them? So I've got like a melee weapon details, ranged weapon details. I've got these weapon column views, right? So where's that? That's supporting views. Oh no, wait, where is this? I forget how I put this. Our weapon column views. I can navigate to it. Jump to definition. Oh, it's in the same file. Like, where's all the code? Yeah, so, okay. We pass in a weapon details list, which eventually we're gonna get from our user defaults. Where is this used? I see. So I just need to, I guess I just need to pass this in. I don't know if we need to do the whole get me the name of the weapon thing. Yeah, I guess we can just get the entire list at once, I think. I'm trying to think if there's a problem with that. We get the whole list instead of each weapon individually, which is what I did in my other app for the skins. I don't see a problem with it. Yeah, let me try that and then we'll see if it becomes a problem later. So instead of like get melee weapon, we'll say like get melee weapons. And then we don't need this. Yeah, and then we'll just pass an array here of weapon details. I don't know if this needs to be an optional though, or I think it needs to be yeah, I think that should be fine. And we can just do this. We can say return player data.colorful skins. Yeah, actually I think we already have this function. Do we? Oh no, we don't. Yeah, so we need this. Oh, we do need this. Oh yeah, this should be melee weapons. Yes. Cool. And then we'll do one for the ranged weapons. Alright. This is good. This is good. It's a lot of copy paste, but yeah, we'll get there, and then we'll be able to save our data. That should be good. We get in there. So, well, what's next? I don't think we need this. Get, yeah, no, we have that. So that's all the get functions, I think. And I don't know if we need to update, like, get skins. I don't know if we need this get unique skin, get colorful skin. I'm probably better off just by saying get colorful skins and get unique skins and doing the same code that I had here. Yeah, I think so. That's probably better. Yeah, I think so. Trying to think. That should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. But I actually know for updating it, we'll need to do the for loop stuff. But for getting it, I think it should be fine. Yeah. Yeah. That should be a-okay. Alright. I think we're good here. Yeah, it's a lot of functions. But we got all these different values we can return. Yeah, that should be good. So now we need to update them. Yeah, in our manager, so update skins. Yeah, so this is like the code with, like, say you buy a skin, then you need to find the skin in the list and then update it to be bought. Yeah. I think that's what this is. So it's like, if player data, if we found the skin in our list, okay. Oh, I see. So this is like passing in a skin object, and this will have like the value set to be like bought, and then you update the corresponding skin in the list to be the skin that's bought. Yeah, that's what this is. Yeah. Yeah, so we actually need here, instead of update skins, we'll say update colorful skins. And we'll make this colorful skins. Yeah, this should be good. Yeah. Now we need one for the unique skins. Yeah. Sorry, this is a lot of, like, I don't know, I'm kind of in the weeds of it. Yeah, but yeah, just know that we're the main goal of all this is to, like, when we close our app and we reopen it, like, all of the stuff is saved. That's what all this code is for. Because yeah, normally by default the app doesn't do that. You have to, like, save it yourself. Yeah. It's like whatever skins I bought, when I reopen the app, I want to see that I've still bought them. Yeah, stuff like that. Yep. Yeah. So let's do the updating for the other things. Yeah, like all of this stuff here. We need, like, set current skin. We need to do, like, set current weapon, or current, like, melee weapon and ranged weapon. Set current melee weapon to weapon details. Yeah. I think so. Actually, I don't know if I should be, like, writing all these functions right now. I just wanted to test the sound. Yeah, maybe I should just, like, I can hold off on making the rest of these update functions. I'll finish this one though. Set current melee weapon, set current ranged weapon. Yeah. I'll just put like a to-do here. To-do, add, update, like current weapons, or like update melee weapons, update ranged weapons, update max and current values. Yeah, I think that's all the updates we need. Oh, also the sound one. Yeah, so I will need to make this sound one if we want to test that first. Yeah, I'll put that here. Update is sound on. Let's see. So let's say is sound on, and yeah, I guess we'll say like let's see. We need to do this. We need to say player data is sound on. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Now, I think we're ready to test the sound stuff, or at least start implementing it. Yeah, so we'll go back to our settings view. We gotta think about how we want to do this for a little sound thing. Yeah. So let's see. We need to, instead of putting a constant here, we need to pull this from our storage. Yeah, our user defaults. I don't know actually. Let me see something. Because I don't know whether this is actually set anywhere. This player data did set stuff. Because I don't know if I need to, like, once you open the app, it like saves an initial data object for you. Let me see. I'll reference one of my old apps. Because I feel like you need to like save it for the first time. But when does that happen? I'm gonna look at some things. Player data. Player data manager stuff. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of referencing of the old code to verify where we wanna reference this data. Cause yeah, once we open the app, we need to like save our settings that like we have nothing. Like we have no points, we have no rubies, we're broke. So when we open our app, we need to make sure that we're broke. Otherwise, it'll be like trying to find what rubies we have and there's like no data there. It'll crash. We don't want that. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're good. I think we're good. This should be fine. I think as we get the data, it'll set it for the first time. The first time we get it. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll go to our settings view and we'll add we need a player data reference object. Yeah, there's some certain syntax for this. Let me just make sure I'm getting the right stuff. It's a bit different for SwiftUI. Binding. Oh yeah, okay, we need state object. Okay. There's a little change here. Yeah, here we go. So in our settings view, we need this. We need @state object, and this should be var player data manager. This is that big class we were just looking at. This is the shared reference. So now that we have this, we can get whatever data we need. such as whether the sound is on or off, which is what we need. So yeah, that should be good. We'll say get is sound on, and that'll be our reference. Needed this to be binding. Oh, okay. Wait, do I need this to be binding? I think so. Can I make it binding? I wonder. Oh, I can actually, by making this a constant. Yeah, we do a little hack. We like to do the little hacks. That's a hack. Yeah. Okay. So now I think that's good. Yeah, so also we need the sound action. Right. So let's do this is setting action, sound action for sound. Let's see. So I think in our start view, that's where we need to define what we do. I don't think we need to pass this from the start view actually. I think we can just pass it in here. Yeah, we don't need to pass sound action all the way down. All the way down the hierarchy. We don't need to do that. Yeah, that's a bit overkill. Yeah, so we can take this out. That should be fine. Yeah, I guess this is kind of more of an educational stream because I'm like, I don't know, the back-end code stuff is kind of gets me in the weeds of the things. Yeah. But yeah, but basically this is how to use user defaults to save stuff on the phone. All your settings you need to save. Yeah. There's other ways to save data. There's stuff like core data. So this is a framework called core data, and this uses a SQL table under the hood. It's like SQLite. So if you have like more complex data, you can put it in like a table format. But instead, we're kind of just doing this thing where we're like, we've got all these variables, and we'll just set them, and our user defaults manager will take care of it. With this code here to like get and set the individual variables. Yeah. But if you have like a lot of data, you can use core data instead of this user defaults framework. So you can have like a little local database actually. Yeah. Well, we don't need a database for this. It's very, I mean, most of these are just like settings. So, I mean, yeah, that's not really worthy of a database. Yeah. But if we had like, if we were storing things like other player settings, then that might be worth a database. Like what are other player settings? We can have like a row in our SQL table for each player, but yeah, storing other people's settings, I guess it's not really a good example. But yeah, there's use cases. Yeah, very common ones. Yeah, so what's this? We need setting action. Setting in settings view. Let's see. So, oh wait, let's see. This is our settings view. So in our settings row, we need an action here. Yeah, actually, I think this is good. I don't know if we need this here, actually. At least for, well, yeah, I don't think we need this. We can do toggle, actually. So we don't need to pass this boolean. We can just get whatever boolean we have and toggle it. Yeah, I think so. So now we don't need this. We can just say like, whatchamacallit, setting toggle is on dot. There's a toggle variable. This basically, or a toggle function. this takes a boolean and turns it to true if it's false and false if it's true. Let's see, we've got some errors here. Cannot convert. Oh, right, we actually need this. We do need this for on change. Okay, in that case, since we need this, we can do our toggle. Or we don't need our toggle then. Yeah, that should be all right. Yep. And then yeah, we can have this back actually. Yeah, false alarm. This should be good. Yeah. Let's see. I think we're got an error in a super class or something. Sound action. Yeah, we don't need this here. We don't need that there. Yeah. We can handle all that here. That should be alright. Yeah, that should be good. Cool. Alright. I think we're starting to get somewhere. Indeed. It's a lot of setup, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Let's see. What else do we need? Let's just see if we can get this sound working. This little persistent storage of our sound setting. So, I've got this. And then when we update it, what we want to do is we want to set the sound to the opposite of whatever we have saved. So we'll do this. We'll say player data manager dot set. Do we have a set sound or something? Oh, update. Maybe I should call these variables or these functions set instead of update. That might make more sense. Yeah, I think I had it like update before when it was like, say you have like more rubies, you want to update the number of rubies, like you can add negative rubies to subtract or positive to add. But if we're like setting a boolean, we don't need to do like this, like, yeah, like update high score, we take like the max. But if we're just setting, then we can just say like set is sound on. I think that makes more sense. Yeah. So I'll put this like, I guess I'll keep it there. Yeah. So we have like update when we need to pass, when we need to do something extra. And when we're just setting equal, then that should be fine to just call it set. Yeah. So in our settings view, then we'll say set is sound on to, let's see, what is this setting value? Setting action, setting value, setting action pass new value. Oh, okay, yeah, then we can just do this, I think. Setting value. I think so. Yeah. So what if we did this? Oh, it's not changing. Okay, I think we need a state variable somewhere. Or no, because it's our preview, setting it to constant. So let's test this actually in our start view. Yeah, let's check our start view. So we'll do a little zooming in. It's a little bit small. And then, yeah, we'll check. So we hit this. Oh, it's still stuck. Let's see, what's going on then? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's still the preview stuff. Let me run this in the simulator actually. And we'll see if in the simulator it's working as expected. Let's see. So, oh no, still. Okay. Well, let's print some values then. We'll print some values to do a little debugging. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess in our little closure, it can print what the current value is. Let's see. So we've got this sound thing here. We've got this setting action, and we'll say this. We'll say print set is sound on to, and we'll put setting value. Yeah, there we go. That should be all right. So now if we click this, or maybe setting, if we click maybe in our start view, if we get that little print, and we click you, oh no, it's still, okay, so I guess it's not even calling that. I think that might be our problem. Yeah, that little boolean isn't getting set. So let's see what we got working with. So if this isn't getting called, then maybe this constant isn't what we want. Yeah, this should be binding then. Like should be a variable that can change easily. Yeah. So then get is sound on. Let's see. I think I wonder if I can have like bindings in this object here. I think I can. I think that's why I made it a state object. Let me see actually. Player data manager. Oh, player data is published. That's okay. Yeah. So this object here is published, so it should be able to change whenever we set something. Yeah. So maybe. Let me see actually. I think I did something in my shop. I think I did something in my other app, my other shop. And I did a thing. I did a thing very similar to this when I needed to update the values. Player data update thing. With select skin, and then I need a pass. What if I need to show a value that has state? How do I show that? How to show that? Let's see. Get thing. Because I feel like that dot constant code I have is not ideal. Not exactly ideal for our use case. This here, I think that's where our bug is. We gotta figure out how to not have this constant thing. The little hack, which didn't work out. Let's see. Selected skin is purchased. Oh, I see what I did. I'm looking at my other project. I know what I did. Yeah. Also, this is a jammer. This song. Yeah, let's see. So this is what I did. I made it a state variable because that makes more sense. I made this like a sound on, and then we fetched this from player data manager. Player data manager.share.get is sound on. Yeah, so now we have a state variable representing our sound. And now what we can do, oh, there's some errors. I think that'll go away. Wait. Oh, equals. My bad. And yeah, now I can do this. Boop. There we go. Maybe I need a little $sign in there, probably. Maybe. Yeah. A little $sign in there. Alright. And now, I think we should be good. Oh, I say that, but I think that's because our preview is set to constant. But I think in our start view, it should work. Yeah. So, yeah, there we go. There we go. So now here's the thing. Now we can test in our simulator if it'll save. Yeah. So let me bring up the simulator, and this will be the moment of truth. It's all this code, all of that, for something so small, but it's kind of significant. But let's see this. So I opened the app. This is the first time I'm opening the app. I have the sound set to on. So if I close the app and I reopen it, then the sound is still on, right? But if I close it and I set the sound to off, right? And now here's the moment of truth. Let's see. If I go back in the app, it's off. It stayed off. See, that is persistent storage. That is saving data. Nice, that's working. Yes, so we've got it working now. For our little sound setting, as small as it is, but we have this. Now it's saved to tell us that, oh, we turned the sound off. But if we want to turn it back on, and then we go out of the app, we go back in the app, I go back here, look, the sound stayed on. Yeah, because normally it would. See, that's like saving it persistently. That's persistent storage. That is awesome. That's working. Yeah, so we have the setup there. That's good. Yeah, and we made the settings UI as well. So we did a lot. We did backend and we did front end this stream. We became a little full stack mobile dev. I think things are looking up. So you can imagine we can use the same kind of persistent storage for our shop. Like if we buy something and we hit yes, it should ideally say this like select button, because we no longer want to buy the skin anymore, because we could select it. Same for the upgrades, same thing. And then same for the Ruby counter in the top right. And then we'll also need the same for our stats view when we need to show the stats. Same kind of storage thing. And for the leaderboard when we want to submit our scores. Yeah, so we can use the same kind of logic we have. So this is working. This is very good. This is awesome. All right. Yeah, so that's persistent storage. Albeit not a whole lot of UI stuff, but it's a lot of backend. But we've got it working. Things are good. Things are very good. So that's persistent storage for this little small toggle for the sound. Albeit we don't even have sound in our game yet. But when we do, we can pull the data from our storage and check, like, oh, is the sound on? Then play this little sound effect. If it's not on, then we don't. And when we close out of the app and reopen it, then it'll still be saved, and we can determine whether to play the sound effect based on that variable or not. But yeah, I think we're good. This is persistent storage and our settings view. And we just want to have the sound, I think, right now. I discussed maybe like about if we wanted to have like a setting for whether the player is shown in the leaderboard or not. I don't know if I'll do that in the first release. Maybe. But I think that'll be another setting that we'll do. But that is settings and saving data. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, thankfully we had a lot of that setup code from another project, my other meme app. But yeah, we've got the setup here and it's working. Things are looking up. Things are looking good. Yeah, maybe I might even do a commit. Yeah, I've been really behind on commits, but we might actually even do a commit here. Oh, I'm still showing this, but yeah, we have some code changes to save and show. Yeah, I'll do a little commit then, a little cheeky commit. For like, yeah, save, like set up user defaults for saving data. And we also have create settings UI, because we did that this stream. Yeah, things are looking very good. I think things are looking nice. And we'll commit this. Cool. Yeah. So that's very good. That is very good. I think then I might call it there, because that is settings and saving data. We'll probably do saving data part 2 tomorrow for saving things like buying skins and buying weapons and saving rubies and scores and stuff and showing that in the leaderboard and things. But we've got the skeleton code there, so it should be much quicker, and we can see the fruits of our labor much quicker now because we've got the little bare bones skeleton there. But yeah, that is settings and saving data. So yeah, probably we'll wrap it up there then. Yeah, so that is settings and saving data, part 25 of building a Yippee mobile game. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you learned a little bit about like some back end of the Swift stuff, how to save data on a phone and have it persist after you close the app. Yeah, we've made a little settings view too. It's like, yeah, we got little settings in our app, toggling sound on and off. Yeah, as many apps do, little settings, of course, a necessary part of any kind of, I don't know, like game or something. Get little game settings, yeah. But yeah, we've gotten some good stuff going, so hope you enjoyed. This was part 25 of building a Yippee mobile game. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time for part 26. Probably going to be doing part 2 of some saving data stuff, but yeah, actually, I think that's all of our UI finished. Yeah, that's like our last UI view, the settings. So I think we're done with the UI. I have some like tweaks to do for like iPad, and then I think there was some extra stuff in one of the stats view, but like all the views are made. So that is awesome. That is PogChamp indeed. But yeah, that is part 25 of building a Yippee mobile game. Part 26 tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I think we might raid somebody. I see Pippa's online. I'm a big Pippa fan. Yeah, I'm gonna raid into Pippa because she's cool, and I'm gonna watch her stream anyway. So let's see. I'll see if she has any raids enabled. Well, let's take a little gander. Cool. Yeah, we'll go into Pippa's stream. Yeah, take care. I hope you have a nice rest of your weekend if I don't catch you. But yeah, this is building a Yippee mobile game. So let's check out Mrs. Pippa of Face Connect. See what she's up to. Yeah. Thank you and bye.